Hey there, folks. Marvelous here. Tonight, we're diving into urban legends that aren't just stories. We'll uncover the truth behind 3 creepy legends that turned out to be real. Get ready to explore the terrifying intersection of fact and fiction. Let's get into it. Let's start with Candyman, a name you shouldn't say 5 times into a mirror. The legend is iconic, a vengeful spirit with a hook for a hand, summoned to slaughter anyone foolish enough to call his name. But the movie's setting in the Cabrini Green housing projects of Chicago wasn't just a random choice. In the late 1980s, residents were plagued by crimes that seemed to defy logic. People heard noises from behind their bathroom mirrors, whispers through the walls. The apartments had pipe chases behind the medicine cabinets, creating hidden passages. In 1987, Ruthie Mae McCoy made a frantic 911 call, claiming someone was breaking in through her bathroom mirror. Police found her shot to death 2 days later. Criminals used these maintenance shafts to move between apartments, committing burglaries and worse. The design flaw turned the building into a predator's playground. The legend of a killer coming through the mirror was based on a horrifying architectural oversight. The fear of an intruder appearing from a place you believe is safe is viscerally terrifying. The film gave the real-life terror a supernatural face, but for the residents, the monster was real. And that, my friends, is a chilling thought. Now let's travel to the back roads of western Pennsylvania. Teenagers sought the legend of Charlie No-Face, or the Green Man. The story went that he was a monster, a phantom with a melted face. But Charlie No-Face was not a ghost or a monster. He was a man named Raymond Robinson. As a boy in 1919, Ray was severely disfigured by a trolley line accident. The green glow from the legend was likely a side effect of his chronic infections. Ray survived, but his appearance made it impossible for him to go out in public during the day. So, he became a creature of the night, taking long walks after dark. He was a gentle figure who sometimes accepted a beer or a cigarette from the curious. Over the years, his tragic appearance and the cruelty of others twisted his story into the legend of Charlie No-Face. Raymond Robinson passed away in 1985. His story is a reminder of how fear and ignorance can transform a human being into a monster. The legend of Charlie No-Face is true in a sense, but the horror isn't him, it's what people turned him into. For our final legend, we head to Fairfax County, Virginia, home to the Bunny Man. The legend involves an asylum escapee, but that's all fiction. In 1970, Fairfax County was gripped by incidents involving a man in a bunny costume. A U.S. Air Force Academy cadet reported a man in a bunny suit smashing their car window with a hatchet. 2 weeks later, a security guard encountered a man in a bunny costume chopping at a porch post with an axe. The police launched an investigation, but the axe-wielding bunny man was never identified. The location of these incidents was near the railway overpass in Clifton, now known as the Bunny Man Bridge. The story of the asylum was likely added later to explain the inexplicable. Why was a man in a bunny costume threatening people with an axe? We still don't know. The mystery allowed the legend to grow, mutating into a full-blown horror story. The core of the legend, a disturbed individual in a bunny suit, actually happened. It's a perfect example of how a bizarre event can become the seed for a larger myth. The truth is strange enough, but the human imagination created a boogeyman. The legend has haunted Northern Virginia for over 50 years. The truth is often more disturbing than fiction. And there you have it. 3 legends, 3 terrifying truths. The truth might not involve ghosts, but it's often more disturbing. What about you? What are the local legends where you're from? Drop your hometown's creepiest urban legend in the comments below. Remember, sometimes the scariest stories are the ones that are true.